focus here. There. Many years since I was here on the street. I was passing my time away, but I'm back. Back in the Hey, we're back in the Pokemon groove. We're here again to do Pokemon things tonight. Are you excited? I know I sure am. We're not 100% yet, but we are definitely getting better by the day. Doing well. Of course, we had a bit of a setback today. Truck broke down downtown. So I'm hoping I'll have it back tomorrow. We'll see what happens. What's up? Hey, there we are. Mr. Doug and Anna and Jonathan are here.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what?
Just show them the funny thing I found.
Oh, the funny thing she found.
Yeah.
You guys want to see something funny? Check this out. Let me switch cameras quick.
No, your hand.
Oh, all right.
You don't want to spoil what we're doing.
Oh. You want me to just show it? Batman, what's up?
Yeah, show them.
See what you guys think of this. You ever heard of this card before?
I got it for $1.
You guys ever seen that before? Kind of interesting, isn't it? In fact, you saw it on the thumbnail for tonight's video. She picked this up for $1. You guys have any idea what these go for?
$1?
This one went for $1, yeah. The Pikachu Illustrator, as it's been known, was given out as a prize for an art contest in the 97, was it, I think? In Japan. A couple different age groups. Hey, Miss Linda, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, well, we're doing a little better. Thank you, Miss Linda. Appreciate that. Mickey, you're right. This is a fake.
It's funny.
It's a fake. But the purpose for us showing you this and why she bought it, because it was only $1, is to show you that these cards look really cool. And they look pretty legit. But I can assure you that this is a fake. So it's kind of a buyer beware thing. Make sure you do your research on people. Make sure you do your research on your cards. If somebody brings you a deal like this, because this card will sell in the millions. Obviously, it's a fake. Well, anyway, so we got that out of the way.
I'm saying it's funny.
So we got a couple of things we're going to do tonight. I'm not sure how they're going to go. I'm not sure how long we're going to go. There's Danielle over there having her snack for right now.
Fruit Loop.
But we got a couple of things that we're going to do. If we get time, we're going to open these.
Right now.
We're going to make them right side up first. You guys have seen these before, right? That's got the Team Mystic. And then the good guys are in this one, Team Instinct. And then the Team Valor. We've got all three of these boxes. If we get time, we're going to try to open these tonight and give all the codes away. Every code that's in here, we're going to give away. So if you play online, if you play Pokemon Go, there's some codes in there that could be useful to you. We're going to give those away tonight. We do ask that if you get one of them, try to let other people get them. Hi, then.
All right.
Is that Shemaya?
Yeah.
Good to see you here, Shemaya. Thanks for joining us. So anyway, we're going to have that. But in the meantime, we've got something else we're going to do. We're also going to have our regular giveaways that we do. We're also going to have some things up for sale so I can try to pay for my truck repairs. Whatever, it's just stuff. But we also have something a little bit different we're going to do. Now I'm going to switch cameras. Go over to the table cam. What the heck is going on here? That's the wrong button, dum-dum. There we go. That's the right button. There we go. Table cam. No. Table cam. That's all right. All right. So we're over on the table camera now. And what we're going to show you here, this is a deck. You've probably seen us talk about this a little bit in the past. This is the Mew VMAX deck. So we called it Deck Vomit for a while. You've seen that before. Well, one of the reasons that this deck ran so well, if you look closely at these cards, see if they course, there's a delay, so it's hard for me to see.
I can't help you.
Yeah, I can't either. But this is a Fusion Strike Pokemon. Okay. So there's lots of Fusion Strike Pokemon in this deck, including the Genesect and the Meloetta. There are also supporter cards that are Fusion Strike, and there are Fusion Energies. Okay. And they all serve a specific purpose and do specific things together. So you would think playing Fusion Strike
Hello,
Pokemon.
Olin.
Olin, what's up, bud? Fusion Strike Pokemon with Fusion Strike supporters and Fusion Strike energy, you'd have all the synergy you need to make this deck run rampant. And
It's back here.
that's right. Yeah. I'm going to turn my phone off.
Mine says Pikachu, so it's okay.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Hey, we're streaming here. What are you texting?
Well, I got somebody that's looking to buy something from me, so I'm just trying to get that taken care of. I apologize for that.
Naughty, naughty.
I will turn my phone off. There's too many things at once.
Gotta do that, naughty, naughty.
So, the one of the things that was done recently by a very high-end player, his name is Michael Frambox. He played in the London Open. He did really well with a different build of this deck. So we are going to try to change this deck up to make it a little more, draw a little more consistently. Because one of the problems you run into is you rely on things like Cramomatic for draw, power, and if you flip tails with it, it doesn't do anything. All right? So we've got a list of cards that we're going to add to this deck, and a list of cards we're going to take out. So the first thing you'll notice is the Pokemon. Is Genesect are your draw engine primarily. Muse will be the primary attacker, obviously. And then we're going to add one other Pokemon, and this is Oricorio. Now this one also is a Fusion Strike Pokemon that says all of your Fusion Strike Pokemon take 20 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon after applying weakness, resistance, and all that other stuff. And you can only use one of these abilities at a time. So he's going to sit on the bench and basically reduce every attack done to our Pokemon by 20. So that's something very nice. Now, as far as the energy goes, I want to take this Mew VMAX and the Mew. Actually, it's just the Mew VMAX. So the Cross Fusion Strike attack, as you can see, takes 2 colorless energies. The double turbo energy provides that, and that allows you to copy any attack you have in play on any of your Pokemon. So you can copy Technoblast on him, copy the Psychic Leap on the Mew if you have it on the bench, copy Max Miracle if you have the Mew VMAX on the bench, and you can copy Blitzing Droplets even if you want to do it that way. Mr. Doug, thank you for dropping links as always, my friend. So we're literally going to play 4 energy cards, and it's going to be 4 double turbo energies. That's all we're going to play. Seems kind of weird to me, but allegedly that's all you really need. Right?
You ripped through your deck fast enough.
If you can rip through your deck, this is a turbo version of the deck, so this should help out. Now, some of the cards that have come out since we've built this deck, or this version of the deck, that we want to add into this deck. Some of the newer stuff. I'll show you a few of those things. We're going to add 4 Pokestops. Pokestop says reveal the 3 cards on top of your deck, and any item cards are going to go into your hand, and everything else gets discarded. Well, when you go through these cards here, Battle VIP passes items, Pal Pads items, Cross Switchers are items, Ultra Balls are items, Echoing Horns are items, Trekking Shoes are items, Rodham Phones are items, VIP pad, there's so many item cards in this deck that the Pokestop is going to be a huge, huge, huge helper. Trekking Shoes with the top card of your deck. If you want it, keep it. If you don't, discard it and draw another card. Again, helps you burn through your deck faster. Getting rid of things you don't need for certain matchups, helping with things you do need for other matchups. We are playing one Echoing Horn, which allows you to search your opponent's discard pile for a basic Pokemon and put it onto their bench. Now, why would you play something like that? Well, they discard something that maybe they don't want to put in play because it's weak or something like that. This gives you an opportunity to put that on their bench, use the cross switchers or the boss's orders to pull it up and knock it out. Cheap, easy prizes. Silene, flip 2 coins for each head, stick a card on your discard pile.
What?
Yeah. This card is a coin flip, or 2 coin flips in this case. But if you could hit at least 1 heads, if you prized your 4th cross switcher, you have 2 in the discard pile, go back. There's a lot of different things that can help you out.
I mean, I saw a guy at World actually playing somebody we knew. It was Franco, not Franco. Arrow.
Xander.
Xander, yeah. He was playing Xander at World, and the guy flipped 3 tails in a row on his catcher, and he got the last one for the win.
Right. So you never know with coin flips, but it's only 1 card in the deck. It doesn't take up a lot of room, so we're going to give that a shot, see how it goes at this time. Now, again, this is a tried and true deck list from a very high-end player that we've known for. We've known Mr. Cramlott for almost 20 years, probably at least 15. He's been around the game a very long time. He's been playing in tournaments a lot more recently than we have, especially high-level tournaments. So this seemed like someone's brain we could pick and try to build a better deck. You never know.
You know, Scooby, you have a perfectly good bed to lay on.
Yeah, you do. Scooby does have a bed he can lay on, and he doesn't do it. So we're going to put this deck together, and I might have Danielle shuffle this up. Maybe we'll play a game and see what it can do.
Gotta get the Scooby.
Yeah. And here's one other addition. So many people playing Vs and V stars and V maxes. Choice Belt adds 30 damage to an attack. So that's something we're adding too. Because that's a card that has come out since we originally built that. Then, of course, we have Rodham Phones, Gramomatics, Quickball, Battle VIP Pass, Power Tablets to add to our attacks. In theory, this deck should be quite quick. We should have taken some of the clunkiness out of it with Michael Bramlott's list.
You know what?
Yeah, what?
We've got so much other stuff to do. Let's play next week.
All right, we'll do that. We'll play a game next week with this deck. In the meantime, those of you that like to have codes for Pokemon Go and for Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, there's some Go codes. If you can get those.
We'll get to there, Olin.
Yeah. Trade list. Yep, we have the trade list. We will show you that momentarily. We'll give these codes away right now.
Your best box. Yep, Paul.
Yeah. Is that you, Paul? I think that's Paul. Paul's a longtime friend of ours. We met him.
You could be very wrong.
Jeez, I think 20 years ago, almost.
At our first league.
At our first league session that we went to.
Another person.
Oh, it's another person. Yeah, right. Okay, it's another person. He's being funny. Anyway, there's a online code for you if you want that. You can get that first come, first serve. So we're gonna yeah, pretty funny. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you being here.
You didn't even guess when you got bucks.
That's right, exactly. So you guys interested in buying anything tonight? We've got a lot of ultra rare cards that we want to sell. If anybody's interested in buying them, we're going to put them up pretty cheap. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 9 ultra rare cards here. That's quite a few. If we start them at $25, free shipping, that's less than $3 a card. So I've got a Concolder V right there. Of course, you can see I need your shipping information sent to that address there if you don't have it already. And the payments can be made on the bottom there. Anyway, there's a Concolder V. There's a Slacking V. That's from the Go set. And you set this out. There's an Metal V, also from the Pokemon Go set. There's a Dragonite V. Pokemon Go, I believe. That one's from, I'm not sure. Here's a Rapid Strike Sylveon V. Tyranitar, single stripe V. I know that's from, what's them ones we just opened last video? Battle Styles, that's it. Dragonite V full art.
On the Battle Academy at Kulikon.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Not cool missing sight cards.
No, but it's cool he won. There's a Luxor AV from the celebrations. These are one of the harder ones to get.
I had put my ticket in some of the artwork, but we didn't stick around.
No, we had to go home. And then there's the Rayquaza EX Mega. It's also a reprint from the celebrations set. That also is fairly hard to get. We actually bought that one and they mistake thinking we still need it.
I paid $9 for the Rayquaza.
Right. And I'm selling these at $25 starting bid. If anybody's interested. All 9 cards. Starting at $25. Anybody has any interest in them at all? If not, you can pass. Just type pass in the chat. We'll get a couple people that pass. And we'll move on to something else.
Wow, that got
Whoa, what happened?
blurry.
Blurry. So we'll get that fixed.
Looks like it did over there.
Let's get it. We got it. So, anybody have any interest in buying a few cards from us? We'd like to sell them. There goes my hand.
So funny singing it.
Let's see if I'm throwing up any bids. So that's
Thorough hand signs.
we'll do something else. What else can we do? Should we give some? We got a giveaway to do a little bit later. I'll leave these here for a minute. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. And it has all those. Okay. I know. But that's all right. And we can come back to that stack later and see if anybody needs any of those. Tell you what, I'll show you another stack. Same deal. See if there draws any interest. But the Malmetal is the same. Conkeler is the same. Slacking is the same.
Open a lot of Pokemon.
Here is a single strike Urshifu V in Metal Styles. Here's a Malmetal V Max. Full Art Chandelure V. Different Tyranitar V. Dragonite V Star. 2 Trainer Gallery art cards, the Kingdra and the Hoot Hoot. I think some are just cool as all heck. Isn't them awesome? So we've got 9 cards there as well if anybody's interested. We can do that lot. See if anybody wants those. If not, we will pass that as well and try something else.
Thank you, Mr. Doug.
Ah, Mr. Doug dropped your link there for you, Mr. Uber.
Your best fox.
Your best fox. That's how you say that. I have a little trouble reading that kind of thing. Yeah, he's a longtime friend of ours. We've known him for it's like just about 20 years. You don't have the trainers. Which trainers?
Trainer Gallery arts.
The Trainer Gallery. These 2 up here.
You can't see.
I suppose she probably has the rest of them.
You can't see at all. I don't know why there it's blurry, but there's not.
No idea. Them are the 2 you're missing. Huh? Okay. I need to get rid of a bunch of cards. I got piles of them sitting on the table here. I even went out and bought a big lot from Swanee. I got a bunch of stuff from Swanee I'm going to be selling too over the next few weeks. It's just things we have too many of. You know, some of the stuff we got from Swanee we kept. Some of it we're going to resell just because we have it already or whatever. But he was selling a big lot, so we bought it all. All right. Well, we'll put those aside too. How about we try something a little different? See if you've got this one. This is a Dialga V alternate art card. These are really hard to get a hold of. Yeah, there's a glowing. Hey, did you happen to notice the blue wrench that follows your name now, Miss Kathy?
It's because the game card is glowing.
That's right. Yeah. So there's that card right there. Now, when these first came out, this card was selling as high as $150. Full art only, I believe, is what we need. Full art Adaman?
Yeah, I have 3.
Yeah. All right, keep on, Scooby. Well, anyway, the card price of the card has dropped rather significantly, and that's fine. But we'd like to offer one up. Now, I know these are still selling for somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 plus. I've got an extra one, $25 ship if anybody's interested in it. We can start there.
I'm
Look
gonna
how big the glare is. It's terrible.
know.
You'd think with all the money I've spent on lights, we'd find some that didn't glare. But we don't, but that's okay.
I should have remembered when Dak was there.
Don't ask me, I don't know. Anyway, that is an alternate art Dialga V. It's incredibly rare to get. I happen to have a couple listed on eBay, but I have another one right here. Like I said, I'll start it off at $25. Free shipping anywhere in the continental US.
I have 3.
You trade me? What are you going to trade me for? Oh, okay. All right. Let me take a look. I got my ringer turned off.
Yeah, and I'm still interested in some. I've got one rare book, otherwise I have 2 for playing.
Yeah, I'm definitely needing that one, Batman. No doubt about it. Miss Kathy, what are you going to trade me for that card? Probably a swift kick in the hind head, knowing her. Hey, Miss Kathy helped me out a lot today. I didn't, when I lost my truck today, I had to get out and get medication and stuff like that, and she took care of me. So.
Between her and Mike.
Yeah, Mike picked this. We had to walk to where Mike works from where the truck broke down after they towed it. But Mike got us home. Miss Kathy got me to the store to get my medications and stuff. So we got her dinner made for her. And yeah, she helps me. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, that's all right.
Oh, Edmund's fun now.
If you want to. All right. Well, if anybody's interested in that card, like I said, you can throw me an email, whatever you want to do. We'll put it up until we sell it. I know these things are selling for about $50 a piece. So I figured if we started at a half price, somebody could get a good deal on it. If nobody's interested, we will put them aside and we'll try doing something else. Oh, really? That's what it's down
The
to?
best offer for Rainbow right now. I'm thinking we're trying $5.
Yeah. Go ahead. Was there a shipping charge?
No.
Go for it. All right. You guys want some free codes? You want to watch us open some stuff? Because we can start doing that. That'd be cool. Oh, jeez, I almost forgot. Before I get into that, Mr. Olin actually asked for this. And I've been kind of spacing out and not remembering to do things. So, there's our rules. In case you need the rules. Boatman, what's up? How you doing, sir? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Trades are on your honor. I won't negotiate any deals for anybody. Banacha's here. There's Banacha. She made it. I won't negotiate any deals on anything, so do your own research. If you trade with anybody, rip anybody off on here, you're going to get banned, blocked, no questions asked. Okay? If you want to trade us things, for example, if you want to trade me a common Pikachu, I will trade you 25 non-hollow cards or 10 hollow cards, your choice, or we can do something like that.
Banacha, you're always fashionably late.
That's all right. You're not late. You're on Bianca time.
And Mr. Dog didn't spell her name right. It's Banacha.
She's on Bianca time.
No, I'm giving her.
Bigger trades, we will give bigger stuff. Whatever you want to do with that. On the list. These are our trade wants. Our low wants are any Pikachus of any kind. Still looking for a few more Dittos from Pokemon Go. We need 2 Rainbow Dragonite V-Stars from Pokemon Go. And, of course, the Full Art Adamant. Thank you, Mr. Batman. I appreciate you, man. What are you doing? 2 Full Art Adamants up there. Those are her wants. Medium wants Palkia V-Star. The alternate art Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go. Alternate art Conkeldurr V from Pokemon Go. the full art Slacking V from Pokemon Go.
Just always 10 minutes early.
Any other
Who's messing with you?
rainbows and gold cards from Pokemon Go. Those are the ones that we like. Like worth the sticker or not. Are you oh yeah. That's the Ditto we want. They can be peeled, that's fine. Oh, it broke. Okay. Well,
I got one on my toe too.
Yeah, the yank one on her toe too.
Should we show this when we get more people around again?
Yeah, you guys want to see something cool? Check this out. You don't know what that is. That is probably the most expensive Pokemon card in the world. There's less than 12 of these known to exist. The graded 10 one sold for somewhere in the millions. We paid $1 for this one.
Because it's fake.
Because it's fake. The reason we bought this is kind of more of a joke, but it's also to teach. Be careful what you're looking at when you buy it, because somebody will almost guaranteed try to
You can see the back and look how poor.
Oh yeah, it's poorly printed. It's terrible, but it's fun. All right, so there's our wants. Which one you got, Nolan?
We got multiples of them, I know. The sticker was.
Oh yeah. We have 4 or 5, but I want to get a couple of play sets. Birthday Pikachu, we've got several, but we'd always be looking to trade for it if you're interested in trading it.
Got about 50 original ones too.
Yeah, we got a lot of originals and we got the reprint ones, but we're always looking to trade. If you have something in particular you want, we can offer you a trade for it. If you know what you're looking for, you can tell me and we will trade with you. Yeah, that's fine, Olin. I'd be wanting that. You'll have to let me know what you want for
I
it.
shouldn't have looked at Scooby. He was in his bed. I looked at him. He got out.
Oh, geez, don't look at him. Whatever you do, holy crap. Well, here, why don't you start opening these while I go through these trades with the best box and with Mr. Olin. We're going to have her open these up and lay the things out on the table and get them going.
You finally have a spark stick, the instinct stick.
Instinct.
That
Pin.
brain turned off.
Or as Mickey would say, press 3 for blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Here's the code.
Oh, okay. Here's a Go code. If anybody needs some of them Go codes if they play Pokemon Go, there they are.
We do. Our bags are just too full.
Yeah, I have no space left in my bag for those. Nothing at all. There's a 3,600 count bag, I think, and I can't keep it empty enough.
I really wish these were good.
Yeah,
They're horrible.
there's Pokemon Go for you. Those are free to have.
Trying to get collected.
Yeah, I hear you. You let me know what.
Trade with us.
Yeah, if nothing else, come by the house sometime when we're here, and you can come down here and pick some stuff out.
Yeah, but I actually want some Go cards too.
Well, I just showed you a code you can have. Yeah.
No, Go cards.
Oh. Okay. All right, I'll see what I can do for you. Crim and Disney play Go. Yes, I know they do. That's why I need to show up to my live stream so they can get free codes.
Yeah, we should do the honor. Should have sent them all that stuff.
Well, maybe. You want to set one aside for them?
Set the whole stack aside.
We'll give some away too.
I'm struggling.
All right, here's a code in that box. Anybody wants that? That up.
Gross codes.
Here's some more Pokemon Go codes.
But not your favorite word, gross.
What's wrong with codes, lady? Huh? Scooby, you don't need to climb on me, dude. No, you really don't. He probably just wants more food, I'm sure.
He always wants food.
Well, we'll get some more food then.
Oh my gosh, no, literally, I was eating breakfast for work. Like, I got him his food. I got myself some food. I sat down and he was done and immediately started crying at me wanting my food.
All right, because he was done with his food. Now it's time for your food to go in his mouth. That's the way that game goes.
Like, I don't know where he puts it.
Yeah, he's only not even a foot tall. There you go. You have something.
By the way, he goes all the time.
That's probably true. There's a code for you again. If you play online, there's a code.
I made video because I had to take out my current limit. That is understandable.
Oh, well, believe me, I've done that before. I was a little worried when my truck broke down, but I when I get to the store to get my medication.
And more codes.
Pokemon Go players. Just some more codes. Well, the good news is once you get your medicine, you usually get better. That's at least I do. At least I feel a little bit better.
Stay.
There's the Pokemon Go codes for you there. Have that there, please. Thank you. And here's one more online code if you're lucky enough to get them. And we do ask, if you got one earlier, please let somebody else try to get one and share a little bit. We appreciate that. Because we like to share with everybody. Everybody gets a little bit of, everyone gets a slice of the pie, right? Yeah.
These are just so cool.
They're really cool. I wish they were better to use, but they are really cool.
I'm not too sad for
Oh,
now.
do you?
I wish I needed more.
So why don't you put those out in the open here? We'll have a little contest. Okay? We're gonna have a little contest.
I'm horrible at
We can
contests.
draw the better cards.
Let me go get paper.
Draw a card. I win.
That's an 8.
That's an ace of hearts. Yeah, no. We'll see who pulls better cards out of the pack. Can I surprise you, please? What do you want me to surprise you with?
Ah!
Yeah, my inventory is full all the time, too. I said I'm at 3,600 items, and I can't keep it empty. Go see what she gets. No, I'll go.
I also don't really play anymore.
No, not so much.
Good.
No, there's a code for you if you play online. Sure.
Can I show
I'm
them the
just showing
card?
the card, showing that real quick.
Yeah, show the card.
Mm-hmm.
You have that
Rare candy.
overall. Apom, Bulbasaur, Pidove, Magikarp, Meltan, Spark, Zapdos.
Okay, so now my turn.
Nacho, you want Pokemon Go card? You gotta tell us what you want.
Yep, you got the opportunity. What do you want me to surprise you with?
Yeah. Supplies?
Supply. Get out of there.
You just
It's my turn.
No, you did this to me.
Wow. Well, I had to use your code. You went like, here it is. Gotta show them long enough for everybody to get a chance to do it. Let's see what I get on my turn. Get an energy.
Makes me surprise them for the trade.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay, so you have the Ditto, right? Oh, I got the Hat Pikachu. That's pretty good. I'll tell you what, Owen, why don't I just send you I'll send you some stuff. Pokemon Go Lapras 23, I'll keep them out. Probably pull one. Alright, nothing for you.
Sorry.
There you go. All the code cards. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that works.
I was saying we opened so many of these codes. This set, I don't need more.
Exactly.
We're sharing them.
Yeah, that's what we should. Night sharing. There's a Pokestop. I like that one. Venusaur, Looney Tunes, and upon that too. And a Blissey.
And Wayne.
Go ahead, your turn. Well, you got nothing so far, but yeah, I'll send you a bundle of something here, and we'll figure it out.
Pokestop. Got you.
Got you.
You got you.
Got you. Nothing good in that one. Code. Oh, I'm telling. I think I got something. Slowbro, Candela, that too, Squirty, Meltan, Ambipom, Magikarp.
Oh, Anna's got the new set already.
That too, and yeah, I know.
We haven't found nothing yet.
All right, there's my best card so far. We haven't found, I mean, my Walmarts are literally empty.
All the time.
Thank you for that. We'll need it. We'll have lots of codes next week. That code didn't show up for crap. Now they're gonna do it.
They can press pause and try to figure it out later.
Yeah, the camera's going real blurry tonight, Dan. I'm not sure why. So we'll hold that up there for a few extra seconds. And see
Here,
what
that's
happens.
one too.
Yeah. There's a rare candy. Pikachu. No, that isn't
Nope.
on the Venusaur.
Okay. Flying Star.
Flying D-Star, flying shooting star. That's why I gotta pick that crap up. Alright, here we go.
Interact with that? No.
Well, we're gonna have my goal next Friday is I'm gonna go out and buy 2 cases, maybe 3 if I get crazy. Probably gonna depend on how much my truck costs to fix.
Have we should probably put in with Tim.
I'm not too worried about it.
Kind of.
I'm not too worried about it. Don't worry about that. Everything will be fine. And our friends over. There's a Conco Derby.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for that.
Okay.
So the full art's my best card so far.
Oh, maybe.
Will you cut that out?
And tell the pack to stop giving me any.
That's on the floor over here for me to deal with. We're not getting very much out of the packs.
Because you buy the cards without me.
That's probably true. There's a red one, and a blue one, and a brown one, and
I don't next that with a lot. Yeah,
Pikachu.
because Blanche's not there. Yes.
That's probably also true. Reverse solitaire and a Metal V.
I guess you're getting everything again.
I let you pick first.
I just grabbed. I don't got X-ray vision.
Me either. He's actually letting you pick my packs too. Oh.
I missed.
Wow. Catch. Saber of universe. Larvy, Tarvy, Foil, and a Gyarados.
We got a lot of Astros still.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm actually surprised he's not here tonight. I actually offered a special invitation to him last night. He came on 2 Fat Guys and a Tim. Make sure he'd remember, and he must have forgot. We didn't put it out on Facebook, but that's okay. All right. Maybe Incubator, Soul Rock. I like that card. Slowpoke and a Snorlax. Well, there's her last chance to get one. Pika Pika.
Eh.
Oh, you got a VMAX. Nice. Well, that's the best card so far then. So now I have to beat that. You got
That's not true. You got a fuller.
Okay, well then them are probably a tie. I got more, but we gotta pull a oh, maybe I got something too. I'm not gonna pull your finger, you kidding me?
I get it from him, Bianca.
That's true. She does. I got another Conkeldurr full art. You kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, there we go. We got 5 hits out of all of that. Which isn't horrible.
Not very good ones.
No, they're not. There's no Mewtwo's. There's no.
Apparently, we're making a fuller convolutor deck.
Whether we like it or not. Yeah, we'll get some sleeves for those. Well, looks like volume-wise, Dad won. I think she got the best card, but then by volume, I won. So, yeah, Owen and I will have a package together for you tonight. And I will send that out for you tomorrow. Making sure, hopefully, I can get to the post office tomorrow.
Yeah, if you can just post for him.
I'll get my truck back tomorrow. That'd be real nice.
Nice if they said anything.
Yeah, I mean, I was supposed to go up north this weekend and do a DJ a show. My last wrestling show I'm going to do. I did my last wedding a few weeks ago for the same guy. Now he's doing a wrestling show tomorrow, Saturday. I was supposed to DJ it without a truck. Can't really do it because I can't get all this stuff into a rental car or something.
It was not your fault. It decided.
No, I did. I drove all downtown, drove to the post office, did everything. And then
It
got
was
dumped
perfectly fine. It stopped multiple times.
Yep. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. And then I went downtown and they went, nah, I don't think so. Nope.
Get smoosher.
It's Smusher! Yeah, I would probably get up because of lightning too. That's probably a good idea.
Thunder and the lightning, very, very
Yeah.
frightening. Ah, ah.
Oh!
The copyright version.
Yeah, we're just having one of those nights, y'all.
Hilarious from Insect.
Yeah, that's about right. We'll put that one over there. These. I'm gonna send a bunch of this stuff. Here, we'll just send these. Oh, good. Good.
Nice.
Good. Good. That's the best way to learn is just read and do your research, practice, and figure it out, and twist and turn. You know, it takes. You can spend a whole lifetime mastering this game.
I grew up playing the game, and I still am horrible at it.
Now, there's a couple of channels I could recommend.
I will see figure out how to leak.
She's gonna try to put the links in the chat. But I watched a guy called Little Dark Fury, Fury. He's a little hard to listen to, but he's very intelligent when it comes to the game. He's a little bit of a luck sack, too, to be honest. But he's got some pretty good content. Tricky Jim, I think Andrew is one of the smartest, underrated people I've ever seen play the game. My son actually knows him in person. I tried to stop and see him out in Akron, Ohio when I was out there in the springtime, but he was away at the Salt Lake City Regional. So I didn't get to meet him in person.
What's the one Killian Ricardo that you played on?
I don't remember. He's also Flex Daddy Righteous. JW Krewall, funny guy, good player, puts on some good content. Now, what you're going to see with these guys is you're going to see a lot of online play, but they will also show you more advanced decks, of course, but you'll see the basics of how the game's played through the computer. Sometimes learning to play online is not a bad thing. Problem is you have to get codes to get cards.
This Leon Hart, by the way, it's kind of fun just to watch open cards.
Yeah, Leon Hart does a lot of opening videos. It's not so much play.
He's another fun one to see cards, though.
Very, very fun.
He's how we have found a lot of stuff that's new that are getting released in stores. That stuff we found at Sam's Club. I watched his videos. I'm like, hey, Dad, we gotta go.
Yep.
Anyone else?
Well,
And there's nothing really for us to ask.
how do you flip heads when you flip a coin?
Let me see. Like that, apparently.
There's how you do it. I don't know if I would have 4 questions about the game that I would ask him.
I got 2.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because I'm not playing.
That's true. Yeah, I've told the story on here, Nate Smasher, but I literally played in the 2007 Regional Championship in Memphis, Tennessee. And I had a coin flipping ability in my deck. And I flipped 40 tails. Heads is good, tails is bad. I flipped 40 tails that day. 0 heads. You know, it's just crazy. It happens, though. I don't know if I'd find 4 questions. So,
I don't really have much to ask.
I mean, we've been doing this for over 2 decades. We know what to do, we just can't always do it. That makes any sense, though. Hey, Smusher. You got this one?
Smusher.
Have you seen that one yet? Pretty cool. It's an alternate art Dialga V from Astral Radiance. Well, the thing is, though, is for the most part, there is a finite amount of knowledge to have with this game. And I'm not saying I know everything about the game,
Really?
but there's also an infinite amount of scenarios you can be in. So you have to be able to think on your feet. If I was going to ask him anything, maybe it'd be like, what do you do to practice? How do you practice? Do you practice like we do with other people? Do you do all your training online, testing online with your decks? There's very limited things that I would even be able to ask. We try to sell that one.
You got it today.
Yeah, I know it retails for $50 ish on eBay. $25 shipped if you're interested.
Right now.
Oh, we'll just do it right now. $25 shipped. I guarantee that card sells for neighborhood of $50 online. How do I know that? Because I have 2 of them listed online. So I've done my research. We just didn't seem to have too many people that were interested in buying a whole lot tonight, or maybe they just don't have the money right now. And that's cool. We just like to throw some ideas up there, throw some things up there, see if anybody wants anything. I got stacks of ultra rare cards, and $25 for that stack to start too. I think there's 9 cards there. I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I guess there's 10 in that one. Flybees and Nashville Championship. No, never been in Nashville. Memphis.
I mean, I know Nashville and what's Flybees.
Yeah. There's 9 of them there. No. Yeah. Well, and there is some truth to that. But again, with the pool of cards that you can choose from, there is almost an infinite number of starts that you can have, setups that you can come up with. Changing 2 cards in your deck can change the world. Earlier tonight, we changed the deck. Yeah, you do. That is true. You absolutely do.
Play me online.
But we changed her deck tonight, the Mew V-Star deck or VMAX deck that we call Deck Vomit. And I think it'll even be more vomitous now that we changed it.
We'll find out next week.
We'll find out next week and see how it plays. I'll throw a couple of decks at her, see what happens.
I'm dropping stuff.
I'll tell you something else, Gate Smasher. One of the things that when it comes to a high-end player, just as an example, when you see somebody that wins Worlds, for example, and you see their deck when they do the reprinting of it, you can play their deck and see how their mind thinks and what their strategies are and things like that. So you can get into somebody's head that way a little bit. My buddy Jimmy Ballard, for example, he took second in the world in 2006. And I actually worked with him a little bit on his deck at around the time of States. And so, I mean, I know him personally. He's a friend of mine. He has been for
He runs most
a very long
Pokemon
time.
big
Yeah,
tournaments now.
He runs a ton of events all over the country now. But I have his deck sleeved up and ready to play at any time. And doing that kind of thing can help you get inside somebody's head versus just talking to them or asking them questions.
If you play online, play me.
Yeah, you can find Danielle online. She does play online.
I don't all the time, but when I want to build a deck. Or when I want to play test something.
Yep. I'm going to send this. Right, should I send this to Owen?
Sure.
You might get a kick out of it, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that there too.
Oh, that's all right. We don't want him to be a bad guy to you.
I mean, that was our first choice.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that was your first choice, and Mom and I followed along.
I just picked I like Malters.
Right. Well, what else do we got to do?
Clean our mess up.
Yeah, we made a mess. We did. It's a big mess down here.
Wait.
No, we do have one more giveaway to do.
Done.
Got this too.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to give this away. It's not this. Since this costs a little bit more to ship, we're going to go $30 to start. But this is somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 400 cards. It's an Elite Trainer box full of cards. There's hollows, there's rares, there's commons, there's uncommons, there's trainers, there's supporters, there's energies. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that we have already. We don't need more of, so we just stuffed them in a box as we got them and said, oh, look, here's a bunch of cards. Put them in this box. Oh, your celery's getting cold. Okay, well, you wouldn't want that to happen.
Yeah, that sorry, good. Cool.
Yes. Oh, really? They should have you come look at a couple of boxes I pulled out of my last storage unit.
Crazy card.
A whole collection of playpen magazines, videos, and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I grabbed my bag thing. I don't like getting it right now.
Anyway, if anybody's interested, we got this big box of cards right here we can send to you. Shipping is going to be over $10 for this. So I just started $30. Especially if you're racing. Yes. Racing is very good. Jared is a race car driver. No, yeah, well, no, these are actually magazines and videos. I call it playpen. That way I don't get copyrights or not.
Spicy.
Spicy. Extra spicy. Found a lot of spicy photos and a bunch of other craziness. Now there's probably 4 or 5 years of the collection up there, maybe more, that somebody kept. They're all sealed and just boxes of them. Crazy. I'll put those up there for right now. And I'll put these over there for now. Yeah, spicy can be good. You might have. You never know. You never know. There. Oh, and I got a little something set at the side for you there. I don't know. If you like it, great. If you don't, let me know. I don't take offense to it. Just tell me you don't like it, and I'll send you something else. I got no issue with that. These are kind of cool, though. I think they're kind of neat. More of a collector thing. Well, let's see. What do we got here? What do we got for a question? Well, we know that one. That one's easy. That'll be an easy one. We'll use that for one of them next week. That's too long. Take a long time to type that. Okay, we'll try that one. I did not. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to recover, and I'm still playing catch up for all my things I need to do. And now that my truck's down, I'm really kind of behind the 8 ball for a little bit.
You barely have time to cover yourself dinner.
That's true. Yeah, dinner was. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I probably could. I mean, I have. Well, I just put a 6th grill or smoker in my shed, so I can cook quite a bit.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. We got a mess to clean up
I
before
need
we
to have
do
a
too
nap
much.
there.
You got a nap?
Yeah.
I tried to, but I didn't get very far. When I got home from Mike dropped us off, I was.
Oh yeah, after our adventure, I was exhausted.
Yeah, it was a long walk.
Yeah.
I won't be here for most of it. Well, I'll be back Sunday, but
I'll be home.
still trying to.
Video games.
Friend of mine that's been on here a few times, Tim. He moved to Arizona. Him and his wife did, and he's back up visiting family up in the neighboring state here. So I'm gonna go up and see him for a little bit. Yeah, pretty much. Seems like it, doesn't it? I don't know. Theirs didn't break down all summer long like mine did. But I think I might have the same problem or similar problem with they did. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, well, believe me, I would
We got
love.
videos.
I do have
We have a
3
video out there.
videos about ribs out there, maybe 4 different kinds. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to doing another video about cooking. I got to get better first. We'll see. Maybe there will be more food videos coming. Rest assured. I just, no kidding. I just got to have time to do it. All right. So let's see what's in here. This is a Pokemon Go 10 with Pikachu on it.
I know we like doing the Pokemon videos. Yeah. They're pretty easy for us.
Right. They're a lot easier for me.
A lot less money.
They're a lot easier for me to deal with. And there's a handful of cards in here. Pokestop left. No, that's going with it. Anyway, some commons, some rares, some hollows, some reverse. That's in the box. Of course, you've seen those before. Here's some cool dice, cool sleeves, some energy cards, V-Star marker, a couple of really cool coins. You've probably seen those kind of things before.
Team Valor pin.
We'll put a Team Valor pin in, the nice metal pin. We'll put that in as well. And here's the Coupe de Gracie for this giveaway. We've never given away before, I don't think. Mewtwo V promo card. That comes in the Elite Trainer box. We're going to throw one of those in the giveaway tonight as well. So if you're interested in giveaways, you know anything about Pokemon trivia, this is stuff we're going to give away tonight with a Pokemon trivia question. If you know anything about trivia or know anything about Pokemon, you might have a chance at this. If you don't know things about Pokemon and your googly fingers are fast, there's your chance. Anyone interested in that box? I like giving stuff away. It's expensive, but it's fun. Yeah, we'll give this whole box away. Everything that's in there. Cards, dice, sleeves, everything. Whole insulator. All you got to do is be the first one that myself and my moderators see in the chat with the correct answer. All right. So tonight's question comes from the videos, the cartoons, ones that were on TV, that are on videotape. Probably watch them on Netflix or something by now, I'm sure. But this one goes back to the beginning of the cartoon series that was on TV. What was the first Pokemon that Ash caught by himself? The first Pokemon Ash caught himself. What was that Pokemon? Let's see who's got the fast googly fingers out there.
Thank you.
I know
I
you
don't
do.
even need to Google it.
I know, because we've watched these 100 times.
Else they're off the question.
That's right. We have one answer. We have two answers. Maybe that's the southern way of spelling it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, wow. That's graded, though. Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm one hand.
I see. All right. I need an independent judge. Are there any other moderators in there besides Brother Mickey right now?
Banach, are you in there?
Not sure, or Miss Kathy, or Mr. Doug. Because to me, there's 3 right answers there. Spelling off on the first one. But the correct answer is Caterpie.
This one. Okay.
That's the Pokemon that he caught first by himself.
Who's first, Panacha?
Would you look at Olin's answer? The answer to the question is Caterpie. What do you think of his spelling? I mean, it's going to go to the same house either way. So.
Oh, you can't even see it. Kathy says yes.
Well, let's. Is Olin's answer close enough to be considered right?
Let Panacha and Kathy decide.
That works for me. Or if Mr. Doug comes along,
Mr. Doug.
you can pitch him too.
Kathy
You're gonna
says
go with
one.
Olin, even though the spelling's off. All right. Bianca, what do you think? Bianca says Mickey.
We need a third party.
All right, where's Mr. Doug? Oh, wait, he went to get his celery cold.
Any other mod spelling for it.
Gate Smasher says Olin. Now, I mean, it's obvious what he meant. And that's the
We're
way
gonna go
I
to the
look at
same house either way.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to tacos. There you go. See,
Yes.
exactly.
Tacos.
So here, and that's a fair answer,
Yes.
Bianca. That's very fair.
Anna says Olin's close. No,
Right.
Batman says Olin's
Okay.
close.
So here's what we're going to do.
Said it's yep. Mickey said it says too.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put your name on the box, Mickey. And I've got something else right here in my hands. I'm not going to show you, but that's what I'm sending Olin for his Ditto card. I'm going to send that right in the box too, so that's in there. You guys can decide if what I'm sending is enough for your Ditto card. If it's not, let me know. I will send you something else. I have no problem with that. But I think you'll like it. There's quite a few cards in the top of the box here that will be for him to have for his Ditto. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, gang. I'm going to show these one more time just in case. If you see something you're interested in, send me information. Send me an email right there on the shipping info. The whole box of cards, probably the neighborhood of 400. Commons, uncommons, and rares, newer stuff. Pokemon Go, Fusion Strike, probably some battle or
Night, Anna.
good night, Anna. 35 bucks. Sell that.
Olin, you say?
Yeah. You know what, Gate Smasher? I'll tell you what. Yeah. Well, give me 1 second here, Gate Smasher. I gotta get up and look because I can't remember. I'll be with you in a minute. Hang tight. Oh. Gate Smasher. Who needs one of those? I got one right there. So I'll tell you what. Let me get on here and see what these things are going for. I don't think they're super expensive.
On my old health certificate.
Give me just one moment here. I'm sorry. I got too many things going on. Come on. Okay. It's 1,200 listed. Wow. This goes to show you that my 2,000 sold, so there's a 200% sell rate. I'll tell you what, Gate Smasher. Send me an email. Name me a price. I'll give you a price. I'll make it worth your while. Oh, that's all right. That's the mode I'm usually in too, reseller mode. I'll send you a price for that. Basically, it'll be what they're going for online plus shipping. And shipping is going to be probably $3 or $4. So we'll make it happen for you, Captain. I got one right there for you. Does that work for you? We'll hook you up. We can do that. You guys got any questions for us about Pokemon related things or anything else? That's fine. I might not be able to get it sent out to you till Monday, but Tuesday actually, because Monday's a holiday. I'm gonna be on the road tomorrow and Saturday, so yeah. You send me an email. When I get up at home, I will package it up, send it out to you. No sweat. Does anybody else got anything they want to talk about? Anything they want to see in the near future? And next week, I don't know what we're gonna have. I know we're on Thursday night. Friday is the release day. If we get new product before Friday, by some crazy happenstance, we'll probably open it live on Thursday night. Next Friday night, assuming we get what we plan on getting, we will probably do a live video of opening that as well.
Can't be late.
Why?
I work that Saturday.
That's right. So Friday afternoon we do the live video.
Probably when we get home.
Sure.
I gotta be up at 8 in the morning.
That's fine.
Be there at 8.
Actually, you got to be up at like 6:30. So what we'll do, if we get the things we're gonna get next Friday, we will you took a big enough hit. How hard is it for you to make it back if you only barely have enough cards to do it?
It depends on the card.
It really depends.
There's so much like variety and chance.
If you ever played a stock market, Pokemon cards go like the stock market does. I literally at the 2010 Nationals watched a card go from $5 to $100 overnight.
Hang on, wait. Let me see when this came out.
Wait. Oh wait, he's actually talking during the game. I'm sorry. It really depends. Some decks can come back from being pummeled and hit hard early, and some decks can't.
I was gonna say though, this came out in May. It's down $100.
Yeah, this one was. Yeah, it's gone down about $100 in value. So, but yeah, it really
literally depends.
It's so dependent on what you're playing and what they're playing. Because sometimes you get a deck that has all this power at the beginning, and if you can survive the storm, they got nothing left for you at the end. Other times, if you only get one Pokemon out and they can come out and rail you hard, you call that a donk.
Depends on the people playing too.
That's also true.
Depends on the deck what's like.
Yeah, there's so many variables.
Literally one card can make a difference.
Yeah. Case in point, when we went to CooleyCon, I played a guy's deck, and I knew the deck because I have a very similar deck to it that I have built. I came out of the box, House of Fire, ready to just rail it. The problem was, 4 of the cards that I really need to make my deck function, I had to throw away right at the beginning of the game just to get going. He survived the storm and started coming back on me. I still would have been able to finish the job, except my 3 prizes that were left. Any one of those 3 cards would have helped me come back and finish the game, and I would have won. But because I prized those 3 particular cards, I couldn't do anything to combat what he was doing to me.
In the words of Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the luck of the draw.
It really is. You have to have the cards in your deck to play them. You have to have the skill to know when to play what. But you also have to have luck on your side.
You have to have luck to get the cards out of packs, and you have to have luck to draw the cards you need.
Right. At the time that you need them.
The skill in the game is knowing your deck. Knowing how to play against anything. Right?
Pretty much. You have to know every single card in the format, what you could potentially be up against. But that's why sometimes when people take what we call a meta deck, a deck that a lot of people are playing, relatively the same cards in it, and you put in some kind of a card that nobody expects to see, and they're like, holy crap, what happened there? 2008? No. When was Guardiolator thing? 7?
6. In the States, I won, and then we went to Worlds.
So that was 7.
I think I got enough points, didn't I? I know.
No.
I got enough points.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That can happen. Absolutely true.
Yes. I have
Well, I think it was Diamond and Pearl Arrow, wasn't it?
already doubt. Maybe. That'd be about 2008 then, yeah.
Well, anyway, so they go to Worlds, and yes, you absolutely can.
You can tie without playing.
Yeah, you can do what's called an intentional draw. World Championship, everybody and their brother is playing Gardy Gallade or a deck to beat Gardy Gallade. And if you weren't playing Gardy Gallade and playing a deck just to beat that, anything else would pound into the ground. There was a Japanese player that came to Worlds that year with a 101 Napoleon in his deck. And I don't remember what the card did, but that 2-card change in his list versus anybody else's running Worlds. He was able to overpower every other deck that was like that one. Carolyn, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Oh, we've only got 2 shippings to take care of. You know what, Gate Smasher? I know that this is going to be
I think it's that.
a price you can't refuse. So I'm just going to package up and send it out, and we'll talk about it later.
There's another one too.
Yeah.
Left.
That's the one they played Steel Wing. That's correct. So here's the Empoleon. This guy tech 101. One Piplup and one. Huh?
Can't see it.
I can't see that. So anyway,
Hard to...
yeah, it's hard to get it to show up on there, but that. Oh, sweet! What'd you catch? That's the mountain fishing I caught cold.
Or is it this one? This is from 2008.
I don't know. Yeah, that is the one. That was
This one.
But anyway, they put that in their deck, made a difference, won Worlds with it. You know. What are you building, Kid Smasher? Curious to know what's on your mind.
The collection.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're not building a deck yet. Well, if you want some deck ideas, trust me when I tell you, watching those videos that Danielle posted the links for earlier, they have some very good deck ideas. Some of them are rather budget. Oh, white bass and catfish. Very nice.
Oh, I did share the channel.
Yeah, well, she shared the channel, but they have a lot of videos talking about a lot of different decks. They will show you decks that you can build if you have the cards. If you don't, you know what to shop for specifically. Yeah, check them out.
Especially Tricky Jim.
Tricky Jim, that kid's just a genius. He put together one of my favorite decks that I've seen since I returned to the game. I still have it built. I've changed a couple of cards from his list.
Hello,
KT Treasures, how are you? Nice of you to show up after we gave away all the codes.
Here.
Mr. Wilson, I've never met in person. I'd like to. And he's about 9 hours from me. So I'd like to. I don't think he has ever played the game. He just gets the cards. I know I had to pick on him. We had a lot of Pokemon Go codes and that we gave away. That's all right. Yeah, I think he started collecting, buying cards. Or yeah, I mean,
we got a few more.
Yeah, if you want some, go ahead and pull up there.
Oh, I mean, this one's already showing apparently.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go then. There's one for you. Yeah, he started buying cards for his grandkids, I think, and he kind of got addicted, like we did back in the day. You never know; he might start playing with them. Well, we'll send that one to you, Gate Smasher. You, KT Treasures, you got a list of things you're looking for? Because if I have them, we can talk. Smart move. Smart move. Very smart. I should probably dig out my own football cards and I could probably buy any Pokemon I wanted. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Hey, Gate Smasher likes bacon.
Yeah.
You know what we can do there?
Oh.
Gate Smasher, stay here for a minute. I got something for you if you like bacon. I gotta go find it.
How's everybody? Y'all having a good day? Kate Smasher says he doesn't like bacon. He loves bacon.
You gotta be like me when I used to consume alcoholic beverages. I didn't love beer. Beer loved me. These are 60 pack or 50 count sleeve packs and a deck box to match.
Not tournament legal.
Yeah, next week we're on Brad's channel. It has been gross. That is very true. The hardest competitive player I've ever played. 3-time world champion Jason Klasinski. He plays professional poker. That's what he does for a living. And he says that Pokemon's 10 times harder than Pokemon. Or Pokemon's 10 times harder than poker. Yeah, you guys make sure you say happy birthday to Christy.
Happy birthday, Christy.
It's her birthday today. She's got a year younger. But yeah, I'm 3-1 in competitive play against Jason Klasinski. And he's a 3-time world champion.
I gotta say, my brother.
Mike is a very good player. He unfortunately has the family luck. 2012 Worlds in Hawaii, or 2010 Worlds. 12. We were in Honolulu, Mike qualified for Worlds. We beat the Japanese national champion, we beat the German national champion, and because one guy didn't show up for the tournament. They needed 128 players to have a top 32. They had 127. Mike finished 16th. He would have made top 32 cut, and his deck was geared to beat most of what was in the top cut. But because the one guy didn't show up, in the top 16, no, he was 17th. Excuse me.
I thought he got 23rd.
Was it? Oh, whatever. Okay, he made top 32, but because he wasn't in the top 16, he didn't get to play in the finals. He should have. He would have had a very good chance of probably making top 8, maybe even top 4. Thank you for that, Mr. Tim. Appreciate that. So, Gate Smasher, if you decide to start building decks and things, you are going to need to have sleeves to keep your cards protected when you're using it. And you're going to need to have, yes, I have that really fun.
Yeah.
You need a deck box. These are Legion deck box, Legion sleeves. There's 100 sleeves total. You need 60 for a deck. So you have 40 left over. Now, these aren't legal to play in a sanctioned tournament. But for playing for fun or in a league or something like that, you can use them all. If you have any interest in those, I will send those along to you, and we can make it a package deal. Yeah, I've won games because a player makes a critical error, shuffling their hand into their deck, things like that.
That's why you always put your hand in your shuffle.
Yep. I've had people cheat against me, and they've got caught. There's been a whole mess of different scenarios that we've had to do. We've had to give people game losses and top cuts in major tournaments because they do things the wrong way. Just about anything can happen when you're playing Pokemon, and usually does. All right, I will put those in your package, and I mean let me look and see what exactly because I have them listed on eBay right now, but they're not selling, which is fine. But I figure if they go to a good guy like you, that'd be about okay. That sounds good. Let's see. Active. Let's see what that if I can find it. Yeah, I've got the whole thing listed for $16 on eBay, so I'll do $10 for those plus the Mewtwo or whatever that ends up being. What do you think? All right with that?
I mean, the game's only grown.
It's, you got to understand, the first nationals we went to was like 300, 400 people, something like that.
Yeah.
And like some of the first state championships we went to were like 30 or 50 people. States, we've competed at states with as low as 26 people and as high as 300. Nationals, the last national event that I judged was 2013. And in the Masters division alone, there was over 1,600 players. I totally understand that, KT. Get some rest. Thanks for being here.
I can tell you, if you go try to I think all tournaments you got to pay to get into now.
You do now, yes.
If you go to any of the big ones like regionals, internationals,
yep,
nationals, any of that kind of stuff,
yep,
it sells out in seconds.
I think was the Milwaukee regional.
Yeah.
Sold out in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Now there are still some limitations to the number of players allowed in because of COVID still being out there and all that stuff. So there's only a certain amount of seats that they are selling off. They are hard to get. As time goes on, I think that's going to be a little bit easier to deal with. But yeah, we're hoping to start getting back into some of that stuff in the near future.
I mean, not as competitively as we used.
Probably not. You know, I mean, if we can go to tournaments and start doing well at them, maybe we'll. Hey, Robert, how you doing, sir? Sorry I didn't get to hang around your auction very long. I was not having a good day, to say the least. But I did want to stop in for a minute and just, show the respect. You know what I mean? Well, I'll tell you what. I can actually show you a deck that I think bang for the buck is quite good. I could even, no worries. Yeah, we'll do that next week. You can see that next week. And actually, if you go on to the Tricky Jim channel and find his Mewtwo Soul Rock Unitone deck, I think that deck's very good. And if you build something similar to it, you need help getting a few cards, let me know. We'll help you out. Oh yeah, so back to what I was saying before. $35. If anybody's interested, there's over 400 cards in there, probably. Rares, commons, uncommons, energies, trainers, supporters, stadiums, a whole schmear. $25. Shipped. If you're interested in that one, I've got a stack of ultra rares here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I had 9, if I remember right. Yeah, that's all right. Go for it. We'll help you. 9 ultra rares ranging from celebrations to Pokemon Go set. Full Art Dragonite, Slacking, Melmetal, Dragonite V, Sylveon, Tyranitar, Conkeldurr, the Mega EX Rayquaza, and the Luxray G Lex. $25 shipped.
You want an umbrella for your phone?
Good night, Batman. No, not really, but Full Art Conkeldurr, Sauce Pulinite, Trainer Gallery Art, Hoot, Trainer Gallery Art Kingdra, another Melmetal, another regular Conkeldurr V, another Slacking, there's the Urshifu, VMAX Melmetal, Chandelure Full Art, Tyranitar V, and the Dragonite V Star. Whole stack, $25 shipped. If you're interested in any of the items we have for sale, please send me an email, the shipping info there, and we can talk. Yeah, well, take your time, practice. That's what it is. All right, I think we'll get out of here. What do you think? You ready for? Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, tomorrow's fine, but I will I will send all this to you, and I'll shoot you a final price. It'll be worth your while, believe me. Okay. Anybody got anything else?
Got fresh stuff packed, so come.
Yeah, we got to get the garbage taken out. Yeah. Wow, we appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us, Kid Smasher.
Maybe we can like video chat and
No, that's it.
teach.
Now, Miss Carolyn, I am feeling better. Nowhere near 100%, but I have been getting out and doing some things. Yeah,
We got forced to have a walk today.
yeah. Answer is 3, Nikki. That is correct, sir. Yeah, I got forced to exercise today. My truck broke, so that's got towed. See what happens. I told the guy, the tow truck driver, I said, "You get that back to the shop, you get it done today. So I'll throw an extra $100 on the bill for
They
you."
didn't want extra
They didn't
$100.
want the extra money, apparently. I had turned down a show that I was supposed to do Saturday, but that's all right.
Not our fault.
No, stuff happens. Things break. Life is full of imperfections. That's the way it goes.
We don't need any of those.
Yeah, that doesn't help me out any. I mean, I have Franco Harris rookie card, Terry Bradshaw, Roger Staubach, and Ray Nitschke's rookie card. I got a lot of old cards that I've had stashed away since I can remember. So I don't. This is literally the only card game that I get into. So I don't do much with other cards. If I get them, I usually end up selling them or trading them or giving them away or something. There are a few that I will not get rid of. Mickey sent me some. Yeah, maybe if you're a wrestling fan, watch WCW back in the day. Or if you remember the '85 Bears Super Bowl team. Yep, Robert, I am trying to do that. That is on my list. Steve Mongo McMichael, he's number 76 on the Bears, and he played for the Packers for 1 year. But he's a good friend. He's got ALS. He's in pretty rough shape. He's not doing very well. The local wrestling company is actually doing a fundraiser October 22nd at a campground nearby here, and they're bringing in Ric Flair to do autograph sessions to raise money to help Steve out with his fight with ALS. But I've got a couple of his cards that Brother Mickey found for me and sent to me, and I won't give those and trade those away for nothing. You couldn't get them out of my hands. Because he's really a wonderful guy. I've spent hours and hours and hours talking to him and having a few cocktails with him and talking about the old days in wrestling and some of the guys that are no longer with us, like Kurt Hennig and Eddie Guerrero, guys like that. And said, they got into the pain stuff, and then one thing led to another, and they just kind of went south from there. But we talked about a lot of that, the dirty side of the business. And he's really a class act, really great guy, and I'm very happy to have those cards now, thanks to Brother Mickey. They really meant a lot to me. I think the autographing is. Oh, I'd have to look again. I can't remember what they told me, but it's not cheap. It's like $250 for an autograph.
Autograph.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, it's not cheap. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to make the show or not. Hi,
I'd
Deb.
like to go,
How are you? Deb's here. Yay.
Hi, Deb.
Beautiful bingy, Deb. Well, who sent me that? Oh, that's Brother Mickey. I believe the young lady that was commenting on I think Nicole shared my thing about the cameras. Her must be a friend of y'all's. She's been in contact with me, got me her address, got the payment sent, so I got some cameras going off for her tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. Tell her thank you. I told her thank you, but since she's a friend of yours, and probably talked to her more than I do, I don't really appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. Well, Gate Smasher, if you like wrestling, I found this in a storage unit. I got a lot more to dig through, but just as an example. It's a 2002 Divas magazine. This one, I mean, it's got all the girls in it, whatever. Now, I find the trading cards to be really cool. They're all still in there. I got a whole bunch of this stuff to go through. Yeah, Aaron, that's the one. I've been around this wrestling business off and on. I mean, I went to my first show in 1973, and I had my first job in the business in about 1980, carrying Greg Gagne and jumping Jim Brunzell's bags to and from their car, helping tear the ring down after the show. I've worked with a lot of stars throughout the years. Been a lot of fun, but it's a tough business. Yeah. You ever get any of the Glow Girl cards? Yeah, well, those are something to have. You remember the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling out of LA? I remember watching that on TV, and then they came out with that little mini series they did about that. That was kind of fun. Yeah, Glow was something, wasn't it? I mean, it's all, yeah, Fabulous Moolah, yeah. They, you could tell, obviously, that it was all choreographed and everything, but the storylines they came up with were really quite interesting. And I think a lot of that gets left out of the business nowadays. There's so much athletic ability that these guys have jumping off the ropes. And, I remember that, Nikki. I remember that. I remember you talked about that with me one time. But they've gotten away so much from the storytelling. I mean, you look back in the days, like in the late 70s, Sheik Adnan LKC was the biggest heel in the AWA out of Minneapolis. And there was people literally waiting up for him on the parking lot because of what he did to the big guy that night at the show. Yeah, we've gone through our giveaways and our openings and everything. Oh, yeah, wrestling? Yeah, it's talking and flipping. Yeah. There's no storytelling anymore. I miss them days. It's also why I like the independent shows. Those guys are really out there busting their butts trying to tell the story. That's what really means something to me in that business. I remember Adnan telling me about him getting chased out of places, people pulling knives on him and stuff. It's funny you say that. I'll tell you a little story about that. Yeah, exactly, Devin. I think it was my sophomore or junior year in high school. I can't remember which. But my health class was my first class of the day, and school was crowded enough where we had to be in this little auxiliary room off the gymnasium. Of course, in the wintertime, they have all the wrestling mats out there and the gymnastics stuff and all that. And they had the wrestling dummies, with the kind of a cylindrical head, no hands, no feet, where you learn to put holds on to practice. Well, they'd have those big mats all stacked up on the side of the bleachers. And our bleachers are quite tall, like probably 25 feet tall. They're big.
Harry.
Yeah. And that's not a good thing to do to somebody if you don't know how to deliver it. But we'd come out there and we'd do the heart attack clothesline to that dummy and jumping on them rants. Well, the one guy thought he'd be pretty funny the one time. He climbed all the way up on top of the bleachers and dropped the Macho Man elbow from the top of the bleachers onto that wrestling dummy. Yeah, I never wanted to. I was afraid to name somebody for doing a pile driver. I mean, there's a safe way to do it, don't get me wrong, but it's not easy when you're only a teenage kid. Not a good idea. I bet. He break his dang neck. I bet you got a whooping hard for that. Well, if you guys ain't got nothing else for us, I think we're going to get out of here like I keep saying I have for the last 20 minutes.
It's Wisconsin goodbye.
It's Wisconsin goodbye. That's right. Hey, join us next week, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll be on Storage Brad's channel for Two Fat Guys and a Tim.
You gotta do the, well, I better get going.
Yeah, you know, it's about that time.
Well,
Next Thursday, we'll be back on. We will be on Friday, assuming we get new cards. Doing some more stuff on there. And we do have 2 videos that went out today. Check those out if you haven't yet. We'd appreciate it. Oh, Jazzy. Hey, how are you doing? You got a nice deal on that necklace earlier, by the way. I was checking that out. That was pretty good. Yeah. So check us out in all those places. I hope they have food videos coming out for you guys soon. I got to get the feeling better. I got to be able to sit down and do it. So we'll be looking forward to that as well. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you. We love everybody that's here. And we will see y'all soon.
bye.
And again, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to shoot us an email. It's right there on the bottom of the thing there. So, all right, take care, everyone. We're out.